Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. This reading will go approximately 23rd to the 29th of August. Firstly, it is a general reading, but I would appreciate a thumbs up to help grow the channel. If you are interested in personal readings, classes, etc., donations, everything is in the box below. This week I'm going back to doing lives on back on YouTube with a weekly diary, not a daily diary, and I'm also going to start up on Instagram, doing a live on Instagram too, once a week. I'm also going to have Facebook card pulls live once a month, so be looking out for those as well. And this reading will be for the sign of Aries. Slide it around the corner a little bit. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries. I'm going to use the Modern Witch Tarot for your reading. I did do a lot of shuffling before I came in, so. All right. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Coming up as the Magician. The Magician is a card that talks of taking your power back, was what I was going to say, but it's not really about that at all. It's about manifestation. When the Magician comes up, it's telling us that whatever we want to do, we can make happen. We have all the tools we need. So if you can see in the card of the Magician, she has the sword, the pentacle, the wand, and somewhere around there would be a cup. I think she's got the cup in her hand. No, she's got the wand in her hand. But there's the cup there. Okay, so what this means is all of the elements of the deck are within this person's hands. So she can make anything happen. It's the card of manifestation. It's the card of bringing things in. It's the card of making things come to you. All right, Wheel of Fortune coming in. You're getting a little bit of a hand from the universe though. So the Wheel of Fortune talks of karma turning in your favor. So things really coming to fruition. You've been manifesting something here and it's finally coming full circle. It's finally coming to the point where you're going to get a return on something. Okay, and in it comes here, on a horse with a sword. So you've got somebody coming towards you very, very quickly here with some sort of communication. Sometimes the swords can represent an apology. But whatever way it is, it's definitely the start of something new. The sword represents clarity, conversations, communication, and, you know, a brand new start to something. Okay, we also have the Page of Pentacles here. I feel like for some of you, you may be starting a new business, you may be starting a new course at university, you may have been accepted for university here. Sometimes this can talk about a new job coming in, a new role, a new opportunity. The Page of Pentacles can also talk about money coming to you. Oh, after a period, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to jump like that. This is after closing down some sort of cycle here. The 10 swords sort of represent perhaps some problems or issues. Maybe you've been either out of work or out of the system for a long while, but you're coming up here as this Queen of Wands. So this is about, you know, representing yourself, standing for yourself, leadership, feeling really good, feeling very attractive and ready to face the world. Something here has knocked you off your little pedestal. So you've been manifesting something. I feel like for some of you, this is job, personal business, income of some kind, some sort of something coming through here. Now, for some of you, this could be a new relationship. And I feel that whatever this is, you've worked really hard to bring this in. The universe is now giving you a little kickstart. They're giving you a bit of a hand. You've got somebody coming towards you here with an offer. So this could be an offer of money, but it could be an offer of a relationship too. You may have closed out some sort of cycle in the past and been making a decision on the direction you want your life to go in. You're taking up leadership here. You're saying, I'm in charge. I've manifested. I'm ready to go. Okay, 3 of Cups coming through. So celebrating with family and friends. So whatever the situation is that's coming towards you will be great cause for celebration. You will definitely sort of be enjoying whatever this is that's come your way. So if it's come after a time of feeling, you know, that ending of a cycle, that betrayal, that pain that you've had, the worry, the stress, there's definitely a cause for great celebration here. My voice is going. I like that. So big celebrations. Not too big. I think if you're restricted by numbers though. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords coming in here. So you could have been doing a lot of investing here. A lot of looking, you know, trying to find something, trying, if it was a job you've been looking for, you could have been doing a lot of research here, trying to work out the direction you were going in. If you've been applying to universities, you could have been putting a lot of energy in there. If this is something about business, you could have been researching how to do your business. If this is a relationship, you could have had your eye on someone. Very, very possible here. Keeping a check. Somebody may have been keeping a check on you by the looks of this as well. So somebody's been waiting for a good time to act here and trying to make some sort of decision. So if this is you, there seems to be some sort of decision on where you wanted to go in the future. So for those of you who've been looking for jobs or looking for university opportunities, I feel that it's possible you could have been tossing up between two things, but there's a feeling here that you've had to make a decision. You could have had two opportunities presented to you here. You know, you've been researching which way to go here and how to do things. And obviously you've achieved what you wanted to achieve. But there's also this energy that you've had to really do your work, your research. But also this sort of looking towards the future and deciding here, what do you want in your life? What is it that you see yourself doing? What does your soul want? But there seems to have been two decisions or two ways to go here with this Two of Swords. Definitely this feeling that perhaps you've had either two offers, two opportunities. Let's keep going. Yeah, look at this. Two of Cups coming through. I feel like for many of you, this is about a relationship. Okay, the Fool, taking a leap of faith into something here. Oh, wow. Okay. So for many of you, this is definitely a new relationship. But there's a choice here that you've had to make. And you've looked towards your future. You've been making this decision by weighing up the pros and cons of what's been going around. The Three of Cups could represent you had two people to choose from, but taking a leap of faith towards somebody that you see as your soulmate. Some of you could be moving from a husband to a new relationship. Others of you may be moving towards a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay, Three of Swords coming through, giving rise to definitely three people in this situation. Queen of Swords saying you're cutting one out to move towards the other one. Could be cutting out a marriage, could be cutting out somebody here that is difficult to do with this Eight of Swords, but you're using your intuition. All right, so for some of you here, this is definitely showing that you're making a decision between two people here. It could be that you're leaving a husband or a situation that was maybe had gone past its use by date. There is some feeling here of regret and remorse, leaving somebody behind. But I feel like here you've been looking towards the future to make this decision. What do you want to have in your future? Where do you want to go? But there's a lot of this sort of really going, you've been in your head a lot trying to think this out here. You're taking on the energy of the Queen of Swords here. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but I feel like with this energy here, it looks to me like you're cutting out a husband or an earth sign here, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, to move towards someone who you see as your soulmate. You're taking a leap of faith in this direction. So you're trusting your intuition here with this High Priestess and going after what your heart wants. You could have been stuck in a situation for a while, not really knowing which way to go, but I feel that you've now sort of made up your mind what's best for you in your future. All right, let's have another look. So we have you manifesting something here, and the universe has obviously let you know that they're bringing something your way. So whatever you've manifested, the universe has co-created with you here. I feel like somebody's racing in, again, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius racing in here to give you an offer. I feel like the offer they're making may not be a big offer at this time, but it's enticing you away from a situation that was maybe quite negative. You're making some sort of decision here, possibly between two people, but you're stepping into this Queen of Wands energy to do that, which says to me you're taking on sort of this, you know, energy of being a leader in your own life, like taking your power back here and making a decision that's right for you. You're definitely looking towards the future to decide on what it is you want, rather than just sort of floating along and not making a decision. All right, let's have a look at the oracle cards for you. So for others of you, this could be about a job, it could be about a life path and making a decision to move in another direction. If you've got someone that you've been thinking of starting a business up with, somebody you've been in partnership with, it could be that you are moving towards a partnership here. We do have the card of walking away coming out here. All right, and we'll grab you an animal card as well. These are the animal messages cards by Susie Green, because I know somebody always asks me, and I think I forget to say what oracle cards I'm using. Okay. All right. So first off, we have the tortoise. I was going to say turtle. That was a combination of turtle and tortoise coming through here. So the tortoise is a card that moves it's an animal, Yvonne. It moves very, very slowly. So there's probably a little bit of energy here of having to move slow on something. But I feel like maybe you've done this in your relationship. Maybe you've been trying to keep something together for a long time that hasn't really been evolving. It's been very slow moving. But the card here talks about when changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. So this is about not, maybe this is why you're looking towards the future. This is not about being bored with something or feeling like something's going nowhere. This is about definitely looking towards the future. So this isn't about just making change for change's sake. This is about deciding what you want in your future and moving towards it. The next card we have here is walking away. So that definitely gives rise to the fact that you may be walking away from a situation to start up something new here. This is about letting go and moving on. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She is closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty, unknown future. This card outright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career, a goal, a relationship, or a long-term experience of any kind. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking and relating to yourself and to others. Whether it's the inner child, it doesn't say that at all here. So maybe it is inner child work that you've been doing, because I've said that, which is not really a Freudian slip. Whether it is in the inner or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move towards the new. So whatever it is here for you, this decision you have to make between two things is definitely something where something is perhaps needing to have a change, and you're taking this opportunity to walk away from one thing and make a choice over another. For some of you here, it's definitely about cutting out a relationship, But what I want to really rest on is the fact that the universe is really saying to you, you know, don't stay in this state of mind of regret and remorse. If you've put all the energy into deciding which direction to go in, trust your intuition. You know it's there for you. But don't get stuck in this sort of, you know, I need to stay in this relationship because it's more stable, or I've been there for a long time. Whatever it is, you know, it's time to really get into your intuition. Thanks, Aries.